Welcome to another episode of Married with Video Games. I'm your host, Matthew.
I'm your host, Christina.
And my wife mostly played Astro Bot. Beep boop boo doo doo boop boo doo 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 boop boo doo 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 doo.
Do the message. Do 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 do. That's all I could think of.
I just hear the guy going GPU.
Yes, that was fantastic.
Yeah, one of the songs.
SSD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute.
All right, we're gonna do a quick synopsis, and then we'll kind of jump into this. When an alien steals all the parts of your PS5 mothership and scatters your friends across several galaxies, it's up to you to rescue your friends in this PlayStation-themed adventure.
Yeah.
That's probably the most accurate, non-spoilery thing I could say.
Correct.
Astro Bot is a good game, everybody.
It's quite wonderful. There's a reason it won Game of the Year.
That is a discussion we will be having.
It is.
Astro Bot was released on September 26, 2024 on the PlayStation 5. So not too long ago.
No.
All right. I told her to do something and something.
Yeah, I don't remember the silly thing that you wrote.
Oh,
for reviews.
It was DualSense.
DualSense, yeah. We'll get into the DualSense controller haptic feedback stuff because it's still wonderful. Metacritic, 94 from critics, 9.2 from users.
Fair enough.
As I already said to you as I was looking up reviews because you were in the kitchen and I was in the front room, there were 0 mixed reviews and 0 negative reviews for this game.
Well, let's take a positive.
So I went to the Gamer Positive. Astro Bot also does some things I've never seen other games use well, or even at all. The blending of gyro to control your rocket ship as you blast into levels before seamlessly switching to traditional play is a far cry from the clunkiness of early PS4 titles using the trackpad out of extremely obvious obligation. Even blowing into the controller to create bubbles or sound a horn, though obviously a bit of a gimmick, fits perfectly into the level each time Astro Bot uses them. That is true. That is the true secret sauce that makes this a masterpiece. It's not that the powers are cool, that it's fun to blow into your controller, or that you get to meet Aloy. It's that every inch of Astro Bot is designed to offer a fresh experience. Nothing is added in just because. It all fits together perfectly, with levels unfurling with surprising secrets that encourage exploration and always have an answer for a curious mind. Astro Bot might also be the most ASMR game ever, with pitch-perfect sound design that reacts to every single surface like no other game before. If you thought Playroom was a showcase for the DualSense, you haven't seen anything yet.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I see you created a negative here.
No, this was part of the Gamer Negative, and it's really not very negative.
Okay.
But it was in the review, and I'm like, this is fine. I'm not going to hunt and peck for something. So the Gamer Negative. If Astro Bot has a failing, and that is an if, it may be in the enemy design. There are only a handful of baddies to bash aside from the bosses, and while they get a little tougher with tweaks to their attacks, this is one area where it risks growing stale. And then they went on to say, still, Team Asobi may argue its smaller complement of baddies that grow in complexity are what keeps it consistent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought an unfair criticism. There aren't a ton of varieties of enemies. They do change in complexity, like when you get into the pixel levels.
Yeah, the giant bells that you have to like super destroy too.
How to deal with the enemies with the challenging of the level itself made it not feel so stale.
Yes.
Though I could have used a few more enemy varieties in there if that was a thing that would happen. But it wasn't so, what's the right word I want to say here? It wasn't so awful at any point in time where I'm like, this guy again. It was like, I just got to bash through these guys to get through here. Then you're like, oh, there's a glass floor. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's something in my way that's making this little thing challenging when it wasn't challenging before.
There's so much going on in every single level that Like, the bad guys are almost inconsequential. Almost.
They are and they're not.
Yeah.
They can be a very big obstacle when you're trying to get by certain things. And some of them are required for checkpoints, and some of them are required to open up the level more. You have to beat a certain segment of
mini
them.
boss, quote unquote.
Sometimes mini boss, but segment of them sometimes too. Of like a bunch of guys to open up the next area of the level.
Yes.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't really have a ton of negative things to say about this game, though I do have some gripes, I guess.
Yeah, I mostly have gripes, and I think our gripes are the same, but we can get there.
Yeah, so I'll start with the gameplay. If you guys own a PlayStation 4, there was an Astro for that, but I think it was a VR one.
It's a VR one.
The PlayStation 5, if you have PlayStation 5, it's a free game. It's called Astro's Playroom. I wouldn't call it a full title. It's 4 levels.
I'll say it was a couple hours. I was going to look at what we gave it. I think we reviewed it.
But it's a smaller platformer, but it really laid the foundation for this game. But again, it was 4 levels, and you had to rescue bots. Essentially, it's a follow-up to Astro's Playroom, which is essentially, it was a demo for the PlayStation 5. It's a Mario-like platformer, different levels with challenges attached to each, even some special items and suits to get you through the level's challenges. The game is simple on the surface, but offers a great challenge as you play and continue forward.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was The Gamer or IGN that said there's always something different in every single level of Astro. Like, there's different abilities that you get, and it's something that straps to you. And there are, I think they said there's either 4 or 6 of them that are used for a single level, and you never use them again. Like, that's insane that they're only for one level in a galaxy, because there's, 5 galaxies? 6 including the bad guy, the final boss?
Yes, because there's the Lost levels, and then you have...
I was thinking galaxies.
The Lost Galaxy is one of them, and then you have 5...
yeah.
You have 5 galaxies, the Lost Galaxy, which makes it 6.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, some of the unique ones are after you beat the boss, because you rescue a mainstay character and you get their abilities.
Oh, yeah, no, we could talk about that in a little bit. I'm talking about, like, when you get, like, the monkey on your back with the symbols, or the one where you turn into a sponge and then you absorb water and then you spray water at things.
Yeah, I was thinking of Aloy's power would almost count to that, too, but that's a special level.
Yes, it is. That's a conversation I would also like to have.
So
lots of things I want to talk about.
So we'll kind of jump into, I think, a little bit of what our gripe is, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a gripe. I think I'm going to call it a get good moment for both of us.
We're bad at platformers.
Yes, we're not great. The precision and timing of platformers is difficult. And I would argue if you're a young kid playing this game, it's very young child friendly, but some of the levels are not. You need very good precision. You need very good timing. You need a lot of practice for some of them too.
The first night that we played this and we ended, you asked me, like, how is it? Are you enjoying it? 'Cause we played it for quite some time and it was fantastic. But I said, I can see why this is a speedrunning game. Just the controls of it are so precise and, like, feel so good. And we talk about this when we do Astro's Playroom, when we got the DualSense controllers with the haptic feedback. Like, your controller is almost as much a character as Astro himself is.
Yeah, you feel everything.
You feel every surface that you're walking on. If it's raining, you feel the raindrops. You can feel the wind. It's unbelievable. It's so good. And it's Astro's movements himself, like the jump to using his lasers is just...
Lasers is a glide move.
It's a glide move, yes. And it's just so smooth and so precise, and you, like, want to speed run. Like, it feels so good. So I see why they put out the free DLC of, like, here's a bunch of speedrunning levels for you speedrunning people.
Yeah, to get better and faster at this game.
But
and
I should look at, like, a layout of a galaxy in this game where it's like 4 main levels, the final boss. Then there's asteroids that show up.
Yes. And then there are 4 of the galaxies have triangle, circle, cross, and square.
Yes.
4 of those will appear in each of those
galaxy.
except for the first one didn't have that. It just had a bunch of them because there's 5 galaxies total, I thought.
I'd have to look at a map. This is something I should have up.
I think it's not the first one because you do the monkey one first and you get triangle in the next one. Then it was cross. Then it was square, or it was square, cross, and then circle last, or something.
Circle was last. Triangle
Was first. Then it
Were
was
those the hardest ones?
triangle and then cross were the hardest ones.
So those ones, they're one-off levels that you have to do in one take. So if you die, you get sent back to the very beginning. And some of those are so awful.
They're
infuriating.
They're very, very difficult levels. They offer a very high level of challenge. There's no mercy in them. You have to just do the level perfectly. And the level that we struggled the most with was the cross level, and you got the slow motion. You'd slow time down.
Oh, yes.
And on the surface, the first part of it, we could breeze through every time. There was no trouble. We could get through the next part most of the time. It was only 3 segments.
Yes.
It was the electric grid. It was the cannonballs going across. Then it was the rotating platforms. And I would get to the rotating platforms almost every time, and I would jump and miss it by a second. And what they don't tell you is what you have to figure out, or what we figured out by looking up how other people did it, was you had to skip platforms to save time.
Yes.
Even though it doesn't feel like you're saving time. You save the 1 second you need to jump on the thing to end the run. I think I got to the very end 4
times
before I finally got it.
And you finally barely
But
got it.
I played it about 25, 26 times.
That was literally a night where, like, I tried for 10 minutes and then you took over and you were like, I'm calling it at 9:30, like, whether I've gotten it or not. And it took us until like 9:43, and then we were so worked up from that level that we like went back to the crash site area and just played the gotcha game just to like calm down for 2 seconds. And
I
then,
was done.
Yeah,
It was exhausting.
yeah.
It was very difficult, but I did feel really good beating it, and all of those. And there's one of them, the only one, and it was the very last level we did. She beat on the first try.
the very last one. That was really good.
She ran right through the last level. It was circle, and she just crushed it. So it was great. They were very hard, but when you got through them, and the ones that you did pretty efficiently, it felt really good to do them. Mm-hmm. So
Slowdown Showdown, that's what it was called.
So my complaint isn't that the game is hard, because games are allowed to be hard. My complaint is that I'm not very good at platformers, and it took so many tries for us to get through it, and it just made us overly frustrated. So it isn't poor game design. It feels cheap until you figure out the trick, and then you go, okay, I get it. I'm bad. I wanted to do it this way. I couldn't. So there are a lot of challenging levels. Now, more into this a little bit, but this is more complaint and more back into the fun side of it. Whenever you beat a boss, with the exception of the first one, you didn't get anything like this after.
Oh, you had to get all the monkeys after the first one.
Oh, that's right. So that was the special level.
That was the special level, but you didn't. Oh, you had the guy's
you got the
net.
Yeah, never mind.
Right.
So there was a special thing after that. So there was. It's not Monkey Ball. What's the game called?
I'd have to look up
Ape Escape.
Ape Escape, okay.
So there's Ape Escape.
And then God of War.
There's Uncharted.
And then
Aloy.
Horizon
Zero Dawn. Was that it? I swear there was one more.
No, I think that was it.
So there were only 4.
Yeah, sorry, 4 galaxies. 15 minutes into this podcast.
I thought there was a fifth galaxy. There's
The
not.
Lost Galaxies and then the bad guy.
Oh,
at the
there are
end.
only 4 galaxies then, and the bad guy. I could have swore there were more.
There's the Crash Site,
Yep.
Gorilla Nebula,
Yep.
Tentacle System, Serpent Starway, Camo Cosmos, Feather Cluster.
So 1,
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
There are 5 of them. So what was the special level in the other one?
Oh, it wasn't anybody that I knew.
Oh, it was the blob one. It was the it's not Doki Doki. Why am I thinking of it? Why did I mess this up?
Oh, the googly-eyed dudes.
Yeah, you turn into a blob, and you go through the
Yes.
level as a blob. I don't remember the name of this game, though. I looked it up for you, and I know I don't remember it either.
Is it Going Loco?
Yes, Going Loco. That is it. Oh, and it's, why can't I think of the name of the game? Loco... It's Loco something.
This was the
This
one
is
that
a game I've never played.
Yes.
Loco Roco or something like that. Loco
Loco
Roco.
Roco.
I did have it. Oh wow, I got it.
You're correct, yeah. That
So-
one was fun, but, like, I think it's the very first...
You did Nathan Drake was Uncharted was the first one. No, God of
No,
War.
God of War was the first one. And so you rescue Kratos from the boss in the first
Kratos
one.
and the boy.
And the boy. Boy. I can't get my voice that low.
Boy.
And so then another little system opens up within that galaxy and you go to it. And then he throws you his axe. And I'm like, oh, I get to play God of War. And it was fantastic. You get to throw the axe around. You get to freeze things. You don't have the chains, unfortunately.
You get to get rid of the birds, though.
You get to, yeah. We got rid of Odin's ravens, and that was an achievement.
And you rescued some...
You rescued different characters from the game. So you rescue Freya.
Thor.
And Thor and Thor's daughter, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head right now. It's, yeah.
It's Thor's daughter.
I mean, yes. Shut up.
You're welcome.
So those levels are just super fun. And one of the reviews I was reading, basically a lot of people before they played this game just wrote this off as like PlayStation fan service because it's the whole history of PlayStation. No, like you can see how much love Team Asobi has for PlayStation and the history of the whole gaming console, but like it is not gimmicky whatsoever. It is so much freaking fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So I got to play God of War, and then I got to rescue Nathan Drake, and then I got to be Nathan Drake, where you get a pop gun
Just you played
to
Uncharted.
shoot things. So I got to play Uncharted, which was fantastic. And then the Blob one, which was kind of fun.
And then Ape Escape, where you have the net and you have to catch monkeys.
Yeah, sorry, Ape Escape was the very first one, and then it was God of War in the
Yes.
second galaxy, regardless. And then you got to play as Aloy, so I got to play Horizon Zero Dawn, and the final giant bad guy in that one was a giant dinosaur, mechanical dinosaur, that you have to shoot parts off of, just like in Horizon. It was wonderful on so many levels.
Yeah. And you got to do your slow motion arrow shooting, and she was super giddy about slow motion arrow shooting.
And you had like the haptic feedback to it too, and that made my life every time one of those opened up.
Yeah. So every level has unique things, as we were saying before. They all have... I don't know if all of them had items, but most of them had a power-up that you would get to do something in the level. You'd get the chicken rocket a lot.
Chicken Rocket, the dog that you exploded through things, like you shot forward.
The punchy gloves you got a few times.
Punchy gloves.
The monkey climb, I think, was only once or twice.
The monkey climb was only once. You used it in the DLC Santa World.
And when you got it in the early levels, too.
Yes.
And then you had a octopus that would inflate and launch you into the air.
Yeah, you had the elephant that would suck things up, and then you could make either like flower platforms or honey platforms that you could bounce off of, or cement platforms.
And you had a mouse ears that would shrink you down.
They'd shrink you down.
You got a frog that would shoot water. But that was a random pickup. And then you got
it wasn't a frog; it was a rubber duck.
It was a rubber duck, and then you got a light bulb that would light up.
Yes,
platforms.
I got to play as Alan Wake in the Dark Place, is what I kept calling it.
And you get to throw it at ghosts, beat up ghosts.
Yes. There's a lot of different things in every level.
Yeah, and so there's ice levels, and you skate on the ice, and there's glass that'll shatter under your feet. So
you can feel it all in the controller
and
as well.
You have to move through it. There's rope swinging, climbing, jumping, swimming. There's an underwater penguin that'll help you swim faster.
That one was probably my least favorite of all of the, like, quote-unquote power-ups.
But it was just Dire Docks.
It was. Yeah, you played that very loudly over the music for, like, the first 4 minutes of that level.
Listen, the music in the game is fantastic.
It is.
But Dire Docks is the best.
Oh, absolutely.
Is the best
water level music
today.
Time.
They did a very good job with this game.
It was actually very similar.
It was very well done.
Yeah.
So Team Asobi, kudos. The music was on point. It was awesome. But Dire Docks is still my favorite.
Oh yeah. No one's fighting you.
Water
on that.
music level of all time. It's just still the best. I want to listen to it right now, but I will wait till after the podcast. Don't sue us, Nintendo. You're good at suing everybody.
They're good at suing everyone. Just thinking bad things about them. That somebody knocks on your front door.
I've already got a cease and desist.
Oh Lord! Oh no!
So fast. So, Astro Bot was Game of the Year. Congratulations, Team Asobi. It was well deserved. I have a lot of thoughts on it, and I would like first to ask your opinion. Did they deserve Game of the Year?
I pulled up everything that was nominated for Game of the Year.
Okay, so what are our options?
We have Astro Bot,
Okay,
Balatro,
got it.
Black Myth Wukong,
Yep.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree,
Okay, I see. Okay.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Okay.
and Metaphor Refantasio.
Okay, so Metaphor we haven't played.
We haven't played. We hated Final Fantasy.
So here, let's take a step back.
Yeah, I know.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is really well acclaimed.
Yes.
And got a ton of good reviews. We particularly didn't like the game.
Correct.
But I can see why it's Game of the Year contender because a lot of people don't share our opinion whatsoever.
Correct.
They loved every second
I know.
of that game. And I was just, I don't know. It wasn't for me.
No, it wasn't for me either.
But I see why it was a Game of the Year contender.
Yes.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree is probably a phenomenal game. We didn't play
It's a DLC.
But it is a DLC. Granted, it was a 40-hour DLC.
But it's still a DLC.
Yeah, I think it's 40 to 60 hours or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Yeah,
for a DLC. But again, it's a DLC, so for me, that just kind of disqualifies it as
Agreed.
a Game of the Year.
And everybody's thought on Final Fantasy was like, well, it's part of a remake, so like you should just, for those in particular, there should be like a best remake of the year category and a best DLC of the year category. If you're going to start putting them in this award show like that, just have them have their own things. Mm-hmm. But in this, yeah, it probably should have won. Honestly, especially playing it.
I haven't played Metaphor. I do plan on playing Metaphor. That's just a time investment.
Yes, I know. It's the Persona people. I understand it's going to be dozens of hours.
And it'll just be on the Steam Deck. It'll
Yeah.
be something I play on my lunch break at work. And
Balatro is wonderful, but
I love Balatro. I think that is one of the most unique games.
oh, I'm
made
glad
in
it
a
won
while.
Indie of the Year and like best debut indie, I think was the other one that it won.
It's fantastic. It's very well done. It deserves all the praise it's getting. To get nominated for Game of the Year, like just as an
one
indie
dude,
title,
yeah.
as an indie title and one dude is a stellar. Did it deserve Game of the Year? I wouldn't have been upset had it won.
No, I was kind of rooting for it just because.
I will also say I am dearly in love with Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
So let me just say this. Astro Bot deserved its win.
Yes.
I don't have any problems with Astro Bot winning the Game of the Year. They absolutely made a phenomenal game. I would have been torn between Balatro, Astro Bot, and Black Myth Wukong. If I had to vote, I would have had a hard time putting that vote down. And the only reason I say that is Astro Bot is so good because of how user-friendly it is. It's appropriate for all ages. It's a cute story. There's nothing gross or weird about any of it.
Yeah.
Black Myth Wukong is definitely for a more mature audience. The gameplay is less forgiving than Astro Bot,
Yes.
but it is very good.
It's very good. There's something still missing for me watching you play it. Don't get me wrong, I'm still thoroughly enjoying it, especially last night. And we just finished chapter 2 last night.
Yeah, we just been chapter 2. I need to go back and find one meditation spot. But yeah, it's very good.
It's very good, and I know those developers came out to the Game Awards, and they were very upset that they didn't win, and got really angry about it. And
no, so that was so they were saying something about that.
Yeah,
they were sad.
They were very sad. I would be too.
Yeah, if you're going for Game of the Year and you didn't win, but you didn't see them being poor sports.
No. There were quotes afterwards they were just very, not angrily disappointed, but yeah, more passionate about it than I think people expected them to be.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they poured their hearts and souls, and they came out with, that was China's one of their first really big.
It's one of the fastest selling video games of all time.
They literally, I think, in China, gave people the day off to play the game. I'm not kidding you. I seriously, if you look that up, did they?
It sold 20 million units in its first month.
Yeah. I swear that one of the things was they gave.
Did China give people everyone a day off to play Black Myth Wukong?
I heard something about this. I swear.
Chinese game strategy platform Game Tea House gave its employees a half day.
Oh, so it gave them a half day to just sit and play Black Myth Wukong. Okay, never mind. That's cool.
And then Shanghai-based indie game publisher Gamera Games gave each of its employees a digital version of it. That's cool.
So I mean, it was a really big deal.
Oh, I'm sure.
In China, because that's a huge game. That's a huge boon for that company. It shows that it was their first game. Mm-hmm. This company is their first game. They told a Chinese folklore story, and it's really well told.
It is.
The story is intriguing. You're playing through, and some of it doesn't feel cohesive, but they're bringing mythological creatures alive, and it's just very well told and very fun.
It is, yeah.
So overall, I would not take anything away from Team Asobi. I actually think they deserve their win. It's a universally acclaimed, loved. Would I have liked to see Black Myth or Balatro win?
Yes.
If I would have, I would have.
If any of those three had won, I would have been like, oh, cool.
That way, all three of those made sense to me.
I looked it up the next day, and I think I was in the bathroom and you were in the bedroom, and I was like, Astro Bot won Game of the Year, and you were like, what? And then, seriously, that first night of playing it, I'm like, okay, I understand.
It's great.
It's fun.
It's actually a very fun. It's
it
very
is
inviting.
The most video game that you will play in a very long time. One of the reviews I read basically was every level is going through Willy Wonka's factory just without the child abuse.
So the thing that shocked me why Astro Bot won is it was a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
The other games are... I don't know if Balatro might be PC only, so I might be eating my words here.
It's on phones.
It's on phones now, too. But so the reason why I was shocked that this one won, I think that was it. It was a PlayStation exclusive.
Fair enough. Yeah, this says Astro Bot became the third game published by Sony Interactive to win Game of the Year after God of War in 2018 and The Last of Us Part 2 in 2020.
Well, Sony's games are pretty good. So let's not kid ourselves. They're all pretty darn good. The Game of the Year, well earned at Team Asobi. It is a great game. Mm-hmm. I have no qualms about it.
No.
So, saying all that, what do you give it?
I feel like there's more stuff I wanted to talk about, but maybe not.
What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. My only notes I wrote down were the different shape levels, which we talked about. How angry
square,
we were.
cross,
and then the bonus
triangles,
levels after you defeat a boss of the galaxy, playing as Kratos, Nathan Drake, and Aloy.
Yeah, we haven't done the speed run. We did the Christmas DLC. They're both free, so if you get the game now, they just automatically are there. We are going to plan on doing a little achievement hunting this evening just because.
Yeah. It's
Black
already...
Myth Wukong needs a break, too. I need some small interim of a break in between play sessions of that.
I feel like... not to skirt around giving Astro a ranking, but I think the thing with watching Black Myth Wukong is that it's a lot of just watching you play as a monkey man beating things up with a stick.
I am a monkey man, and I am beating things up with a stick.
All it really is right now.
Yes, but I make clones of monkeys.
You do make clones.
That is a
freaking sweet move. Don't get me wrong.
Do the cloud step, and then I kick them in the butt.
That is actually, I do enjoy the cloud step a lot, especially because you like super interrupt them.
And some of the bosses I was on fire with my dodging, and then I fell off a cliff.
That was really funny last night.
And then I beat the boss with a headbutt.
Yes,
because he was just out of the bounds, and so I'm like, headbutt over, and I got him.
That guy cheated. So there's just watching Black Myth is a little. It's a Souls game, basically, and
it's a boss rush Souls game.
It's a boss rush Souls game, so it's a little tough to watch sometimes. Not saying it's not fun to watch, but it gets a little repetitive after like an hour of it. So.
But then I get clones.
You do get clones.
They're fantastic. I was so happy
when I got them. And you keep getting more gourds for your health.
Oh, I need all the gourds. I need more health flasks.
So, yes, Astro Bot was a ton of fun. Do I have to give mine first?
No, I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay.
For me, it's a 9. I thought it was very well done. I can see why a lot of people gave this a 10, 9, 10. It deserves all the points it can get there. I'm just not overly crazy about platformers. I like Mario. I like Astro Bot. I am more of the Metroidvania style platformer than I am.
You just want Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Oh my gosh. More than anything, I want Hollow Knight Silk Song. But that's when I do platformers, I kind of like that.
The more Metroidvania style.
More Metroidvania. Yeah. The 2D, 3D art is fun for me. This game was great. They did platforming perfectly. The controls were perfect. I didn't have any problems with any of that. It was our skill level most of the time.
Yeah, there were a handful of times where you had to jump in for me because I was just getting frustrated with something. And you had no issues.
Except for that one level. I couldn't.
But yeah, that was speed running crap. It's stupid. Yeah. I don't want to think about it.
But it was funny watching her, before she gives her score, watching her play some of the levels over and over, and I'm like, do you need help? She's like, no, this is my Dark Souls boss.
Like, this is my Dark Souls boss. I'm gonna get it. I'm making stupid mistakes.
Just one more run, and she would get there, but sometimes it's 20 tries. Sometimes it was the next try, but she'd always like, this is my Dark Souls boss.
That's how you get when you're playing a Demon Souls
or Black Myth Wukong. I just like, okay, I'm trying one more time. Here we go.
You like sit up straight on the couch. You just get
in the zone.
Yeah.
All right, what's your score?
9.5.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun playing this game. It was such a video game. Like, it was like going to Blockbuster Friday night and renting something for the weekend and then just going and playing that. Like, it was just so much fun.
The nostalgia of doing something like that.
But it was with like modern graphics and the modern game design. It wasn't dated at all. I mean, it came out this year. It was just so wonderful.
It was very
and
good.
So cute. And all the bots that you save, especially when they're themed like video games, which you knew like 90% of them.
I knew a lot of them.
I knew like 40% of them. Again, Nintendo child. So I did not know PlayStation whatsoever.
It was great. Yeah, truly, they deserve their game of the year. The game is well done. And it's a fun time. If you're thinking of picking out a game that's fun for everyone in your family to watch and play,
it's this.
It's this. It really, truly, this is something you can just pick up and play. Kids of all ages can enjoy it, and it's a good time. There are some levels that are very difficult that mom and or dad might have to help get a younger kid through. But the game itself, I see no reason why a 6-7-year-old couldn't get 250 of those bots without any trouble.
Yeah, we got all the bots. 300 of them, 301.
307 with the DLC.
Oh, yeah, 307 with the DLC.
We're missing one puzzle piece still, which we're going to try to find. It's in the gacha game, so you're going to have to get
I just
more
gotta,
coins.
when I go spray that tree in the face, I'll
collect
just
coins.
Go through the level and collect coins.
That's how we're going to do it.
Out of context, that makes no sense, but
Yeah.
it's an achievement.
And there's achievements. Yeah, it's goofy. The game itself is goofy, but it's really cool.
It's just like for the love of video games, and I think it just resonates so well.
Very much so. Yeah. We are planning on playing It Takes Two.
Yep, because we want to play their next one that comes out in March.
Yeah, which means we're going to have to get another PlayStation controller next month.
That doesn't have massive drift.
Massive drift. Wait, you can pick out a fun color, though.
Oh, I could.
You can get a fancy one.
Hey, I could ask him.
It's a
random Ocean's 11. Quote, 11 or 13.
So we'll be playing that, but we're going to beat Black Myth Wukong, and then it Takes Two, and then probably it'll be Split Fiction. I don't know. She'll jump into some Stardew Valley or something here and there.
You going to play Monster Hunter Wilds?
I would like to. I just don't know if I'm going to do it for the podcast.
Okay.
I might play it. It looks like a lot of fun. I don't know. The problem is I don't have a ton of time. I do and I don't.
Yeah.
I have more time now that I'm kind of on my normal schedule again.
Yeah. With your getting up super early on that last stint, we kind of fell out of playing video games so much. It was a lot more me playing than you, just because you were so tired.
Yeah.
So we got to get you back in the swing of things.
There's a lot of games slated for this year. I definitely will be playing way later in the year. I will be playing Crimson Desert. Mm-hmm. I will definitely be playing Light No Fire, though that's not coming out this year. That's going to be 26 earliest.
It's in my article for games this year because it still says this year.
If it comes out this year,
I will be shocked if GTA 6 comes out this year.
If GTA 6, I will be playing the ever-loving life out of that. That one is probably going to get a review midway through. It's going to
we could do a first impression. It's going to be so long.
It's going to be so long that by the time I actually finish and get you guys an actual review, it'll be months after it's out. Because Grand Theft Autos are never short games, and this one is looking to be ginormous.
We got married, and you started playing GTA 5, and you played, I don't know, maybe like 30 or 40 hours, and then fell away from it, and then like 2 or 3 years ago, you picked it back up and you got most of the way through the main storyline, and then we just never went back to it.
Yeah, I either get stuck on a mission or something else comes out, and it's one of those games. The problem with GTA 5 is I could download it again and replay it again, and I would like it.
Oh, yeah.
That's how good Grand Theft Auto 5, 4 were. Vice City is still my favorite. Nice. I would actually, if the collection actually fully gets fixed, I would probably make you play one of the Grand Theft Auto early ones just to see it. Just to see how you like it. The Vice City is basically Scarface.
Excellent.
That's basically what the movie is. It's Scarface.
Fantastic.
It's really good. So, all in all, we got games
there's games coming out. A lot of things this year don't have dates yet. Probably because of GTA 6.
Yeah, Avowed is on my radar as well.
Okay.
I am definitely waiting for reviews and overall impressions. And even, I'm going to get the game ranks. Jake Baldino, you're
before
our favorite.
You buy.
Or Falcon. You're just as cool. If not cooler. He's up in the sky.
Should ask him to be on our podcast.
He's flying around right now. He's too busy. He's got a nest to take care of, man.
Thank you.
So...
I do always enjoy when he's talking about like what he does, and then he's like, "What do I know? I'm a bird."
Yeah,
he just
I'm a bird.
Like, feeds into it.
Into it. So we have a ton of games we want to play. Monster Hunter Wilds, I think is going to be good. I don't know how much you're going to enjoy Monster Hunter.
You played Was it World?
Yeah.
What bothered me about that is that there weren't health bars for the bosses.
And there aren't going to be health bars
I
in this
know.
game.
It makes me so... Like, how do you know when they're almost dead?
You have to learn from signs of how they're acting. And, like, I think this game is going to do it better.
Probably.
There's a lot more verticality in this game, too. So there's a game called Monster Hunter Rise.
Yes.
And Sunbreaker. And they were smaller levels, but with more verticality. Now they're taking both, where it's a bigger level and there's a lot more verticality.
Every time you say verticality, I'm just thinking of Rhett and Link's Wheel of Mythicality.
They're spinning it right now.
They probably.
All right, everybody. We are at Gaming Marriage. We're gamingmarriage@gmail.com. If you have games that you would like us to play, we'd love to hear it, especially ones that aren't overly long.
Yeah. It
There's
Takes
some-
Two, I don't think, is terribly long.
You would probably really like me playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that game is going to be too hard for me, so I'm just not going to do it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll show you a trailer for it.
I've seen the trailers. I would
it
probably enjoy it a lot. Yes,
because
you are correct.
It looks really cool. It looks so difficult, and I'm just like, oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that hard of a game. So
I'm sorry.
But if you have games you want us to play, let us know, and we're all about it. All right, that's all I got.
We did a lot of ranting in these last 10 minutes of this podcast.
Yes. We'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.